Hello, friends, and welcome to my biology online class for class 10. Today we shall study lesson 9, Heredity and Evolution. In this video, we shall discuss Mendel's dihybrid cross and how traits get expressed. I am Kirti Srivastava, PGT Biology, KV number 3, Jhansi. When inheritance of two pairs of contrasting traits is studied simultaneously with the help of a hybridization cross, it is called as a dihybrid cross. Mendel also studied the inheritance of two pairs of characters simultaneously. In one such cross, he studied the inheritance of seed shape as well as seed color of the pea plant. So he selected pure line plants and then cross pollinated flowers raised from seeds of round shape and green color with those of wrinkled shape and yellow color. The whole experiment can be depicted by means of a dihybrid cross as follows. Plants raised from round and green seeds had a genotype of R, small y, which produced gametes with the genotype R, small y. Whereas the plants raised from wrinkled and yellow seeds had a genotype of small r, capital Y, and produced gametes with a genotype small r, capital Y. The flowers produced by the above two types of plants were cross-pollinated, and the seeds thus obtained were raised to produce plants of F1 generation. The seeds of F1 generation were then raised to produce plants, the flowers of which produced four types of gametes, which had genotypes R, capital Y, capital R, small r, capital Y, and small r, small y. The flowers of F1 generation were then self-crossed. This cross can be represented and studied with the help of Punnet's checkerboard depicted in this figure, which indicates that the offsprings produced in F2 generations had a phenotypic ratio of 9:3:3:1. Thus, Mendel made the following observations by carrying out the dihybrid cross. He observed that in F1 generation, all the seeds produced had round-shaped and yellow color, showing that these were dominant traits. He also observed that when flowers of F1 generation were self-pollinated to produce the F2 progeny, four types of combination, that is, two parental combinations, round green and wrinkled yellow, and two new combinations, round yellow and wrinkled green, appeared in the phenotypic ratio of 9:3:3:1. Thus, from the above experiment, Mendel concluded that when two contrasting pair of traits were considered simultaneously, only one combination appeared in F1 generation which was dominant. However, in F2 generation, raised by self-pollination, four combinations of traits appeared, two parental types and two new combinations. He thus postulated that inheritance of factors controlling a particular trait in an organism are independent of each other, and this is called as law of independent assortment. Hence, at the time of reproduction, two pairs of factors of each of the two traits segregated independently during gamete formation and randomly formed combinations in F2 generations. This is why new combinations appeared along with the parental combinations. Now let us understand the mechanism of how these traits get expressed. As we have studied, the genes present in the cellular DNA are the source of information for making proteins in a cell. These proteins are responsible for the formation of growth hormones which trigger growth. Therefore, the amount of hormone or protein formed will determine the height of the plant, and the amount of hormone made will depend on the efficiency of the process for making it. For example, consider an enzyme which is important for the process of production of hormones. If this enzyme works efficiently, a lot of hormone will be synthesized, thus increasing the height of the plant. But if the gene coding for this enzyme is altered or changed, the enzyme may become less efficient, thereby decreasing the amount of hormone produced, resulting in a short-heighted plant. Thus, we can say that traits are controlled by the genes present on the hereditary material, the DNA only. So this is all in this video. Thank you for watching. In the next video, we shall study how sex is determined in different organisms.